U.S. and Taliban negotiators met in Qatar Thursday for peace talks aimed at ending America's longest war. Imtiaz Tyab sat down with the Taliban's top spokesman, who insists that the group wants peace.
We are here on the 9th round of talks between the Taliban and the U.S. Many hope this is the last round and that you will come with some sort of agreement. But when 2 U.S. soldiers die on the eve of those talks, certainly that has an impact on how you move forward, no?
Yes, I think it should have a positive impact.
A positive impact?
Yes, that it is very necessary to put an end to the war. Because if the war continues, there will be bloodshed and destruction and loss for both sides. So it is necessary for that to put an end to the war.
Something President Trump wants, and something that seems to be a sticking point between your side and the U.S., is the role of intelligence agents on the ground in Afghanistan. Will there be any kind of deal reached that will include U.S. intelligence agents in Afghanistan?
No, if there are intelligence agents or troops, they are part of the occupation.
Over the weekend, a horrific suicide bombing at a wedding hall in Kabul left 80 people dead.
Such incidents which take place, there is some accusation and allegation against the Afghan Kabul administration.
So you're saying that elements within the current Afghan government are supporting ISIS in Afghanistan to destabilize any kind of agreement or any kind of Taliban role in any kind of future of Afghanistan. Yeah. It's a very serious allegation.
Yes, it is not, it is an open secret.
The U.S. invaded Afghanistan in 2011 because of the Taliban's refusal to hand over Osama bin Laden, who orchestrated the 9/11 attacks. Are you prepared to break ties with Al-Qaeda?
We are ready to help you to bring about the real culprit.
So who's the real culprit behind
that? That was not known. Still it is not known. Who was behind that?
Al-Qaeda. They claimed responsibility.
No, if there is a proof given to us, we are ready to try him in an Islamic trial.
We know what an Afghan government looked like prior to the U.S. invasion in 2001. When it comes to women, women weren't allowed to leave the house, they weren't allowed to get educated, they weren't allowed to work, they had to wear the full burqa if they were in public.
That is the culture of Afghan people. That was not imposed on the Afghan women by Taliban or the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan.
But the fact of the matter is, under the Taliban, up until 2001, women were severely restricted in their day-to-day lives. Now, you may say it's Afghan culture, but the reality is that in a city like Kabul today, women are a part of parliament, women have jobs, they run businesses, they are entrepreneurs. What guarantees can you give to women in Afghanistan that this will continue but be better under the Taliban? Can you make that guarantee?
First, we are not against education of women and their work, but only we want that they should do this in an Islamic veil or hijab.
Women will have equal rights under the Taliban.
These are the Islamic laws, but they should also observe the hijab Islamic, because we are different culture. So they will not have any problem with that.
Finally, you're an Afghan.
Yes.
Born and raised. Your country has been through a lot.
Yeah.
We have seen nearly 40 years of almost solid fighting.
Yeah.
I've been to Afghanistan many times. I've been to small villages, I've been to big cities. You talk to your average person, all they want is peace.
Yeah.
All they want is prosperity. All they want is hope for their children, healthcare, a better future. Can the Taliban guarantee that, as well as personal freedoms as well?
Yes. This is what our people want, which is good for our people. And we are, as in the basis of Islamic rules, we are servant of the people. as servant what they want and which is better for our people, for our country. We would like that. And we would work for that. Yes, based on the Islamic rules.